Hey everybody, and welcome back to some fun. We're going to do a stitch along today, and this is exactly what we're going to do. This design, how cool is that? So I looked through a whole bunch of my books. These are Anita Goodesign books. And first of all, I want to point out, if you guys don't subscribe to the Anita Goodesign Club, you can go online. The link is in the description, and you can get this design. This whole pack, actually. Let's have a look at it. So this is from the October 2018 edition. And these ones just kind of caught my attention. Look how cute that is on a sweatshirt. And that is what I'm going to do, not today, because it's too hard to film it because I got to, you know, move the sweatshirt everywhere for McDreamy. But that is exactly what I'm going to do. And you get the whole set for $10. And I think that is wonderful. Aren't they cute?
Hi, Karina.
Oh, hi, Karina. Dawn can talk. You can talk loud enough. So, obviously, everyone can hear me then. And welcome, Karina. Karina's always here. She's always here. Also, Karina, guess what scissors I'll be using? See? Our gun old ones. So, I had a hard time deciding which one I would do, but I thought this one was just simple and cute. I love the angles of them too. And they're all the same at the bottom. Now there's going to be a lot of thread color changes and different things, but that's okay. I want to show you guys the fabric that I picked. So I am going to do it on a background fabric. And I think this one I just thought was cute. It kind of keeps with the neutral tones here. So I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? So then I went through my craftsy.com layer cakes and I thought this would be really nice for the background. So this part of it. And then I thought this is a matching one. Now you can, it's hard to see the design, but it's this design just lighter. And I thought, wouldn't that be really cute for the house? I thought that would be really, look how nice they look together because they match. That's the joy of layer cakes. I'm telling you, it's awesome. And then we got to have pieces for here. So I had a hard time. I'm going to try and see if this works. I don't know if I have enough of it, but I might have to jump up and get something else. But it's sparkly felt, and I thought, wouldn't that be perfect? And then there's one more applique, which is right here. And I thought I'd use this maybe taupey color. I couldn't find anything gray. They suggest gray. I couldn't find anything gray. So I thought that would just kind of follow in along. Why not? So those are my colors that I've chosen. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but we're going to find out. So for thread colors, I went through and I have everything matched. And it's a lot of, you know, taupey colors. I have one on McDreamy, a lot of grays. These are all Floriani because I have most of them. They're older, but I have most of them. But you can always convert it. There's a nice little app for your phone to convert it. And there's a lot of color changes, so you guys have to bear with me, but we will chat during the color changes. So all the colors are gorgeous, bright, beautiful, and I just thought this would be really cute. So again, if you don't get the magazine, you can just go ahead online, Anita Goodesign online, and you can find this design easy enough. All right, I'm gonna move my hoop and I am gonna do the B size. So you get along with everything else, but if you're just purchasing the set, each one of these comes in 3 different sizes. So A, B, and C is how Anita Goodesign does it. And let's flip to the back. Oh, my gun old scissors marked the spot. So you can see A size is 9.2 by 7 by 7, which is fine. B size, which is what we're doing, and I'm doing it on a 9.5 by 9.5 hoop on McDreamy. And C size is 6 by 8 by 5 by 8. And it tells you the number of stitches. And these are all the steps. So if you don't have the book, they give you a PDF with all of the steps laid out, so you don't have to worry. You won't be, you know, stitching this blind. So I have to pay a little bit of attention, so I'm going to leave this, you know, right here so I don't forget about it. And I have it already loaded on my machine, so I think we're ready to go on that. The only thing I'm worried about is that I don't have enough of this. So we will work on it once we get there. All right, so one last thing. We have a surprise for everyone in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. We are going to be giving away an alphabet. And this is the one that we're going to be giving away. And we will be giving probably, what do we think, Don? Twice a week?
Yeah.
Twice a week we'll be giving away this alphabet. So there'll be an A, B, all the way to Z. And Don designed this himself, and we just thought that would be a wonderful gift for you guys. We are getting close to 10,000 subscribers, and this is our kind of gift, I guess you can say, right, Don? Gift for helping us achieve that milestone. We're pretty excited. Also, remember, when we do hit 10,000 subs, we're going to do a major craftsy.com giveaway. I have fabric for y'all. I have lots of it. So I hope you guys love this alphabet. I think it would look fantastic on just about anything. So that'll be coming up this week. I don't know when we're going to give it away, but anyways, we will let you know on that. It's coming. It's almost done. So I'm going to put that aside, and that is really exciting, and we're going to absolutely love that. So I have my fabric. I have my hoop. With fabric, you can do a sweatshirt, you can do something different. I have a nice cutaway because this is an applique, and that's what I would use on a sweatshirt. And I think we're ready to start stitching. The only thing I need is an erasable pen. Don, can you hand me an erasable pen, one of the friction ones? He's at my desk. Don!
Where?
Yeah, right there. I always use one. All right, my erasable pen so I can keep track, because there are 29 steps on it. So if you have the PDF, I would print it out and then you can cross it out. I'm not going to be so graphic about it because I want to be able to use this again, because it's this one actually. Don't mark off on the wrong one. There. Okay, so before we begin, is there any questions? Are there any questions? How many people are watching, Don?
23.
23! Well, welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are as excited as I am about this. All right, let's switch over to McDreamy. So, Don, switching cameras.
Go ahead.
And make sure we're on with the Dream Guy.
We're live.
We're live. Oh, this isn't. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, all right, do we have a good view? Because I'm running blind.
Yep.
Okay, that looks good. All right, so the first step is going to be the tack down stitch. Now, I've loaded the first color of the actual stitching, and that's what I'm going to do for the placement. Did I say tack down? Hello, placement. We got to know where to put it, right? So let's rock on that one. So we'll see how big we're doing. Finish editing the pattern. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, McDreamy. I'm sorry. There we go. So this is the outline for the background, and I picked some groovy fabric for that. It's a nice size. I think I picked a really good size for it.
Nice so far.
I thought the background would be kind of groovy. Can everyone hear me okay when McDreamy's working? Hopefully. Placement stitch. Alright, so I marked it off on my list. And I'm gonna go around the camera. Sorry.
Audio is good.
Video's fine?
Video's fine, audio's fine.
Alright. I'm kind of running blind here. Usually I can see what we're doing. Today I cannot. Okay, sorry. That is a bit awkward. So, place your fabric down. Make sure everything's covered, of course. I know I'm clear on it because it's a nice layer cake. And let's stitch this baby down and then we'll get to the business of trimming. Oh, I think that's going to look good. So this is our stitch down. And we're going to have to do some fancy trimming once this comes off. There's only a few appliques, but they're awesome. They're awesome. So this one is the tack down. And it's really tacking it down. Okay, that's good. I like the shape of it, the size too. I think that's fantastic. And the taupe. It's kind of neat for a Christmassy thing to have it in like, almost like earthy colors, like subdued kind of colors. It doesn't have to be all red, green, and gold, right? I just think it's neat. I just thought it was totally different and cool to do. All right, Dawn, switching cameras.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up?
Yep, I'm working on it. It's a big hoop. It took me a minute. So as you can see, I'm just simply checking off the stuff, and I'm using an erasable pen so I can just go back another time and just erase it. But let me put that back. So we want to move my book out of the way because it's in the way, and I dropped something. Oh, I dropped our letter. All right. So now we want to trim this out. And I'm using my gun old scissors that we've talked about quite a bit. And there we go. You want to get it close to the line. Now, we've gone over this, but I'll go over it again for the new people. When I trim applique, I do take it off the machine because I don't want all these little biddly bits getting into my machine. And I hold the scissors a little bit differently than a lot of people. And you take short little snips, and I'm putting a little bit of tension on the fabric. So I really get a fast, clean cut with it. And it really helps, I think, with the applique. So I can go normal speed. I like doing the recorded videos because I speed this part up and I look like super applique person because I can cut it in like 3 seconds. But we're live. How's...
Still pretty quick.
Yeah. I'm also talking, so I'm the queen of multitasking. I can talk and applique and think ahead about my next move. It's so much fun. I'm thinking this is going to turn out really nice. I am liking the way this is coming along. Save your scraps. You never know when you're going to need them, right? I can toss mine over there. And I made one little boo-boo. Little boo-boo. So I'm gonna fix that up because I think that would show. And of course my gun old scissors do the job. I could have been a little bit neater here, but that's okay. We'll fix it up a bit. These are the little biddly bits that I'm talking about. Plus, I also think if you have it down on a table, you will get a much better cut rather than trying to bend around your machine and do it in the hoop. If it's a simple one, go ahead. Otherwise, I think this is the best way to do it. So cute so far. All right, Dawn, switching cameras.
Okay, go.
And we will go back to McDreamy. I bumped the camera. Apologies. Always make sure your hoop's in properly. Now, the next part we're doing is another placement stitch. So this is what I like about Anita Goodesign. You do all the applique first, and then you stitch it. And I really like that. You get it all, you know, over and done with, so to speak. So that's what this is. Or is this the tack down? No, placement. Oh, this is for the light applique. My bad. Placement stitch, then place light applique. This is for the actual house. So that's my bad on that one. Not that I wasn't paying attention, but you know. Okay, so let's tuck this in. Now the background might show through a little bit, but I think it's gonna be okay. So just nicely place it down. The next one is the tack down stitch, then trim fabric. So let's rock out on that one. So far, so good. I'm loving how it's coming together too. Yeah, pretty. I like how the fabrics go so well together. I think that's neat. Might even be a little better if this was just a smidgen darker, but I think it's cool because it matches. I'd like to do gingerbread houses like this. Okay, so we got to trim this out. Dawn, switching cameras.
Okay.
All right, and take it off the hoop. I probably could have trimmed this in the hoop, but it's really hard to dodge the cameras, and it's live, so I actually really don't want to mess it up. So, trim we will. Good camera view, Don?
Yep.
All right, so the same thing. Nice flat gun old scissors we have. There we go. And feel free to move your hoop around to make any of it easier. So it's not awkward for you to trim. This one is a little bit for me, but it's just how I have it. There we go. I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it. Pretty. This is going to be so cute. All right, let's take that back to the machine. The next step is another placement stitch. So let's go ahead and do that. Changing cameras?
Yep.
Alrighty. I bumped the camera. Apologies. Oh, not used to using a big hoop. So this is going to be for the side parts. There's 2 appliques on it. And this is what I'm hoping to be able to use the sparkly felt on. Oh, I might be able to. If I cut it in half. Yeah, you know what? Let's make sure of it, but yeah. So this is the placement stitch, so it's showing you where to place it. So this might be where I get into trouble, but it looks like I can do it. So placement. So if I cut it in half, it can go that way. All right, so we are good to go. I can use my sparkly snow. Hey, poetry.
Fold your corner down. Bad corner.
Bad corner getting in the way. See, I don't have a camera view on me, so I'm missing things like that. So just say it, Dawn. Dawn is going to get me a new camera for Christmas. Maybe.
Apparently I'm going to get you 2.
Ugh.
I get the GoPros.
No, you can have the GoPros. There we go. Now we're going to stitch this baby down. GoPros are annoying.
They'll work just fine.
I know.
It's all part of my master plan.
Look, it's a mystery. My preview is showing nothing. I'm doing nothing. Alright. I'm so happy I got to use my sparkly snow. Alright, well, stop. This is why you don't leave your machine. So, holy jump stitch, Batman. I wish that would have trimmed. So, okay, let's cut it. Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry. Sorry. So, crisis averted. A little bit of a jump stitch there. I didn't expect it, and it dragged my fabric around. But, hey, if you're paying attention, you catch it. So easy fix, phew, we're okay. Fast action embroidery. What do you think, Don? Is it me? It's looking good. And I didn't, if anyone's wondering, I didn't back up any stitches because I know it's going over it twice, so I don't have to worry about anything coming undone. All right, now we're gonna take this and trim it. I'm not gonna stress over it. Okay, so switching cameras, Don?
Yep.
It's just easier and it makes a better cut, so it's too hard to fuss with the cameras. So okay, quickly, let's do it. Quick. Oh, this cuts so nicely too. And we have sparkly snow. Sparkly snow. I had a little trouble getting started there, but that's okay. So, good save. Awesome, and I like the sparkly snow. Now, I have to decide what piece to put for the sidewalk, because I couldn't find, believe it or not, I couldn't find a gray. I suppose I could have, I don't know what I could have done, but I couldn't find a gray. So let's audition and see what you guys think. So this is the snow kind of on the sidewalk. This is the house, and we're going to do decorations, and this is just, you know, the shape of it. So we have to put a piece here. This is the next piece. So what do you guys think of this kind of taupey? What do you think?
I don't think, if you're asking me.
You don't think what? You just
Whatever
don't think.
Asking, I'm not even listening, sorry.
I wasn't asking you, Don. He's a nice guy. I wasn't even listening to you, wifey. Going live, you weren't even listening. Thanks a heap. I'm gonna need to switch cameras soon, Don. Whatever you're doing, don't mess with the GoPro. It's fine. Am I always off? Is that what you're?
No, you're good.
I think we'll go with this. I kind of like the taupey look. I need to switch.
Okay.
Switching. And to bump the camera, trying to put it in. Sorry about that. A lot of stuff going on. Okay. So the next step is, I forgot, and place white applique, trim fabric, placement stitch, then place light gray. I don't have light gray. So let's place it down. So far the appliques have come together quite nicely. Yeah, it's just a little piece. So let's try this taupey one. Okay, so let's just place this little guy right there. You'd think I'd have a piece of gray fabric like that. Nope. Nope, nope. Alright, so we're on step number 7, believe it or not. 8, actually. Dark taupe. Do I have a view? How did that happen?
You get live, but remember it's delayed.
Oh, yeah, that's what we did. Alright, I am gonna just hopefully not hack this out, but I am gonna do it right here. So we don't have to switch cameras again. Okay, a little awkward, but this is why I always say just pull it out. If I was doing it myself, that's what I would do. But I'm not. I need to trim this a little bit. Do you see how awkward this is, Don? Look at me. You're gonna laugh. Don't laugh too hard, Don. Alright, so step number 9. Background outline. So we're in for some satin stitches, I think, or zigzags. Let's rock it out. So same color, I'm gonna have to start changing colors now. That's the big thing. Cool. Looking good. So a nice underlay on it. I love the shape of it too. I see what the camera problem is. Sorry for adjusting the camera, but it keeps getting caught, so hopefully that'll be better. Hopefully. Alright, time to take a drink. So, while we're stitching out our satin stitches, does anybody have any questions? Yo, Dawn, that's you, man. I'm just now seeing my view, and hopefully it's good. I just had to move the camera a little bit. Any questions? None? You have to speak louder so they can hear you. How many people do we have?
32, 33.
Yay for Anita Goodesign designs. Woohoo!
I wish our delay was better.
Well, delays happen, man. I know, it gets confusing for us. Is it easier to use a 10 needle? I saw that. I guess. I don't know. It's harder to film it if that's what you mean.
It's easier to use a 10 needle if you don't want to make all those color changes because you can set it up all at once.
But you still have to set it up, and I find that that takes a few minutes. You gotta still have to pull all the threads, but you still have to, you know, thread them 10 times. And then you have to tell your machine what colors you have, and then you have to program the design. So yes and no.
Sounds like a 6 of one and a half dozen of the other.
I've always thought that the 10 needle or multi-needle or whatever is easier no matter what. Okay, so you still have to stand there for the applique, but for this part you can just let it go. Nothing's gonna happen really. But you know, 6 of one, half a dozen on the other. McDreamy can stitch just as nice as Ragnar, the 10 needle.
Can you buy the designs online separately?
No, they're in a package. All of them are in a package. So you get, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're basically $1 each from Anita Goodesign, high quality stuff. So I checked it out before I decided to do this one because I want to make sure everything that we're doing is available. If you go online, you guys can see it's Christmasville, all one word, and you can see the really cool picture of one of them. I guess this one. No, it's another one. Stitched out on a big sweatshirt, like a taupe sweatshirt. The other thing I thought of is the shapes of them are kind of cool. I'm wondering for, you could make, let's see, mug rugs, but I'm sort of thinking that they would flow in a circle. You see how the bottom here is kind of curved? It kind of looks circly to me, and I'm just wondering if that would be possible. I'd have to play around with it. But it looks like if you put them together around in a circle, then it might look good. I'm thinking. Yay, Ontario. We've got some Ontario people here?
There's 3 or 4 in the group watching.
Okay, that's really cool. I'm gonna do a video this week. I saw this in the book that I have, and it is Crazy Quilting. Christmas Crazy Quilting in shapes. And they are amazing looking. I can't remember if this one or the new one. I can't remember. Let me see, I'm looking through. See if I can show you guys. They're in shapes, and I would like to do that. It will take a long time. So I think maybe I'll do a video of it so I can speed it up. and so everyone can see it, how you do the crazy quilting. It's there's a lot of steps to the crazy quilting, but it's not, you know, hard to do. You just gotta have some nice pieces and a lot of color changes. So maybe, okay, I will do that on Ragnar and we'll see. Look at how pretty those stitches are. Wow, cool. I hope everyone's liking this so far. It's just starting, but I'm thinking it looks good already. I'm thinking this is a really cute design. I like it because it's a little bit different. And I think if you put all the houses together, how cute is that? How cute is that? So this is taking a few minutes, but that's okay. What's that, Don?
Are there SVG files for it and the good design stuff or no?
Good question. I don't know. It's on my computer. I'll have to look. Possibly? Possibly. In most softwares, though, it's pretty darn easy to produce an SVG now. It's, see, you can do it in P Design, you can do it in Embroidery's always had it. Hatch does it now, and Embroidery does it too. So all the software I have, you can export a SVG to your cutting machine. Although they were pretty easy cuts, so I think it may be faster just to do it on the machine. Just, that didn't take me long at all. And plus you're using different fabrics, so you'd have to set it up a lot. But hey, if you like doing that, go for it. That's what I say. But I'll check in the files that I have, and I will leave a note in the comments and answer that question. Because I didn't look. I didn't look. I don't know. Any other questions, Don? Okay. I really think these are cute designs. Okay, so, hey, we've done that. Dark taupe. So, white, snow. So, my first color change. Whoops, got my snippers. Always remember to pull your thread out in the direction that it's going. Now, I'm going to check before I do this. Do I need this color again? 452. 452, 452, 452. No, so I am going to put this aside so I don't get confused and I don't use the wrong one. It's all about planning, right? It's all about planning. Fortunately, these single needle machines are just really whippy to thread. I don't have any problems threading it. Oh, keep hitting the camera though. My goodness, fire me. There we go. All right, so this one is white snow. Were you talking to me?
When you're not busy.
I am not busy.
It was Jen that was asking me about the SVG files.
Yeah, that's coming up. I actually purchased a new cutter, so I have all of it. I have a silhouette, which I use almost every day. I have the Cricut Maker, and I'm now going to have the Brother Scan and Cut. So that is going to be future videos for sure. So we will be working a lot with applique and cutting pieces. I don't know if you guys were watching, but I just did a whole bunch on AccuQuilt, and I'm going to be doing more because I have so many dies to use. Next week or the week after, we're going to be doing a project, and it's an applique project on a sweatshirt. So we're going to stitch something really cool in the front, and we're gonna stitch down the sleeves and make a really cute sweatshirt. I happened to find a sweatshirt with no embroidery on it, and I thought that was terrible. So I thought now is the time to decorate that, right? So that's what we're doing in a couple of weeks. The rest of it, yeah, we're gonna be focusing on cutting, and because now Hatch now has the SVGs, we will be working on that too. And hopefully come up with some cool things and show you guys how to do it on each cutter. I don't think I'm missing a cutter. I pretty much have everything. So, okay, I'm happy with the snow so far. What is next? Make sure I do have the right color. I do have everything in order. light taupe sidewalk. That's kind of a weird color. This is what I have next. Light taupe. It's almost like a greeny color. I'm not sure what happened. Well, we'll try it. It kind of goes along with everything. Man, those are some long satin stitches. Looks great though. So far so good. This is the fun part for me because we're going to be doing a lot of detail work. And I really like that.
At least Maureen said that it would look good as a mantle scarf.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Because they're all the same kind of shape. Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. I think there's, what about pillows? Could you do smaller? Well, you can do a bigger one, but...
It'd be nice to throw pillows.
I think that would be cute. It's just a little bit different. I actually like there's one house with a car beside it, and I really think that's cute. So, okay, so white snow we've done. Now we're going to switch to sidewalk and house outline. So we're going to take our white off. I'm pretty sure we used the white again. So let me check before I throw it in the I've used you bin. 703. No, really? Okay, whatevs. That's going in the I'm done with you pile. Now let's do this detail. I like it when it gets to the small detail, like the bows on the trees and all the details that make it come together and you go, wow, that's awesome. Wow. Working on that as soon as we get over this stuff. So this is doing the kind of like the reflection snow, the side of the house, the side of our taupe house. So let's see how that pans out on the machine. Yeah, the sidewalk, it's going to stitch all that down, and then the sides of the house. So really, I don't need white again. I thought... No, I do. Actually, I need white next. Really? Really, Sue? Really? Alright, I put white back in my repertoire. No, don't put it away. It's just there's so many threads I don't want to get mixed up in them. There's a lot of thread changes, but...
This is looking very pretty.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
I like it.
Oh, I do, in fact, like that taupe color, too. I thought it was weird, but it doesn't look bad at all. This is annoying. Bloop. Maybe tape it down or something. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, see, I like that taupe. Okay, and I also really like my sparkly snow. So we need white again here. I'm marking it off in the book so I don't lose track. If you have it, if you purchase it, just print it out and then you can mark it up all you want because you can always print it out again. So I just went through and I circled the number for white. So it's going to do the snowflakes at the end. Might have been cool to do the snowflakes before that, but hey, that's all right. I guess maybe everything needs to get stitched out first. Just to save a color change. It would be a trim and everything, but just to save a color change. So far so good. Yeah, it's kind of slow. Notice how the machine slows down. It's doing longer satin stitches and the machine slows down. So a lot of people say, you know, do you turn the speed down of your machine? And my answer is no. I've done it once for a creative Kiwi design and it was important to really have it slow to put something together and you had to have your fingers there. But in general terms, I put it up to the highest and I just let it go. I just let it go because the machine is smart enough to slow down itself. You see it went really fast there and now it's going a bit faster because it's doing thinner satin stitches. So you don't have to worry. They're made to go, this one, McDreamy, is what, 1,000 stitches a minute? Something like that. So just leave it up there. Do you change the speed on yours?
Only if I have a headache and I want the sound to be a little quiet.
Well, Dawn runs how many? 5?
5.
5 machines at the same time for work. So, yeah. Awesome.
But yeah, it gets a little loud sometimes, so turning it down reduces the noise. That's the only reason.
It kind of makes it tolerable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, a little more caffeine and sugar. It's coming along. So, who do we have watching, Don? I can't really see.
You want names?
Well, say hi to everyone. I haven't said hi.
I have been saying hi to everyone.
Yeah, but I haven't.
We've got Ed Walters, Cecile LeBlanc. Is that right? Mary. Drill.
Mary, Cecile, and who? Tanique. Hi, everyone.
Karina's in there somewhere.
Karina, yes, we said hi to Karina.
Denise is in there.
Hi, Denise.
Suzanne was in. Saw her somewhere.
Suzanne Summers.
Yep, and Sue H from Hamilton.
Hamilton. Well, that's not too far away.
Scroll back.
That's okay, you don't have to scroll back.
But
I just wanted to take a minute and say hi to everyone.
we have people from all over.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about the lives. When we go live, we just try to do different times to give everyone a chance to attend them. Now, obviously, going live now is not cool for the Australian people, but we also try to do it very late in the day so they can attend that. The only thing I can't do is during the night. No way. I would probably stitch my face to
You don't
something.
want to get up at 3 in the morning and do live?
I do not want to get up at 3 in the morning. Does that make me a bad person?
No.
White foreground. All right, so we're switching back to white for some reason. A lot of switchbacks here. So switching back to white. All right. Do I need this light taupe again? 4321 is the color. Well, yeah, I do. All right. That's a lot of thread changes, man. That's a lot of thread changes.
Keeps you on your toes.
Well, you have to change back and forth. But
And Maggie's here.
Maggie, hi Maggie. That's okay. People can watch me thread stuff. All right. What was that?
That was
The computer.
her chiming in.
Oh.
I can't say her name.
Well, you should turn it off. We have an Amazon Echo. We forgot to put it on sleep, and anytime you say her name, she listens in and answers or something, and it's kind of scared us a few times, but that's okay. Alright, so now I know why the thread changes, because I would have thought that they could do this part and then finish it off, but it has to cover up those stitches, so that's why you have to change back and forth. You can see how good this looks here because the white is now covering everything, so that's why. That's okay. I can do the thread changes. So that was white foreground. So we're rocking this out. We are on step number lucky 13. Lucky 13, and we're gonna switch back to the taupe again for the roof. And then we can get on to the really good details. Hurry up, McDreamy. I shouldn't whine at him, you'll break a needle or something.
Hi, Doreen.
Are you saying it loud enough, Don?
I think I am.
Watching from Norway, enjoying this design. Wow, Norway, that's cool. I see it when it flashes up on my iPad, but I can't see a whole lot. No, it doesn't stay for very long, so if I turn away from it, I can't see it. Have people picked on you yet? Where's Donna Corning?
She's not there.
Oh, Donna Corning usually leads the friendly assault on Don. We like to pick on him. Especially if he makes a mistake, that makes it fun. Really fun. But, what are you gonna do, right, Don?
Maggie said yes, she can hear me, so I'm speaking loud enough.
Okay, Don. Somebody said the last live we did that Don needs his own microphone, and I'm like,
said again.
no, Don doesn't
Every
need.
time we do it live, it gets said. Somebody else said it today.
What would you do with your own microphone? He'd probably burp or something funny like that, right?
I give you a hard time.
You can still give me a hard time. The super mic here picks it up. I get squeaky when Dawn gives me a hard time.
Because I can whisper stuff into my microphone that they'll hear and you won't.
Alright, that's just copying me. I think that sounds hilarious on the playback when I whisper something, telling everyone.
Is I do hear it.
After
10 minutes, 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 minutes. A 10-minute delay, that would kill us.
Probably is. 10 minutes.
Alright, so we're looking good. Now we gotta switch again to the light taupe, and it's going to do the roof. Did I ever squeak on taupe there? Light taupe? Light taupe? So far though, loving the designs. I'm really happy with the colors I picked too. Now, when we do some of the detail work, and it's red and green, they are gonna pop so much on this background. I might even frame this one.
You did this one, Christmas. I forgot this one.
What is this one? Yes, that's Embroidery Library. I did that a long time ago. Alright, thank you, McDreamy. So we're gonna take off this white. And the next color in line is, and we do need this white again, so I'm going to put it back in my line, and we're going to do light taupe. So we're just going to be starting into the detail work. It's kind of fun to watch it stitch out, don't you think, Dawn?
Yep. Miss Maureen says she's going to have to order this set so that she can do them.
Yeah, they're really cute. Hopefully I showed you guys well enough all of them. You can see it online. Just minimize YouTube. You can hear me yak away. And check it out. It's a really nice set. Really nice. What I like about Anita Goodesign, first of all, the books. I mean, honestly, the books are fantastic. It is nice to have everything all together. Like when I was deciding what to do today for the live, I just grabbed my books and flipped through till I found something that was, you know, a decent size and it's not going to take 4 hours to stitch. There was some Christmas ones that we're dying to do, but I kind of thought they'd take way too long. I will do them, but I think I'll do them pre-recorded so I can speed up the stitching a little bit. Not that anyone minds, but it just might be a little too long. Sorry, just taking a drink there. It's dry. It's so dry. Look at how cute that looks. Oh, I'm loving it. So the next thing we're gonna stitch is the gray roof details, chimney, and roof outline. So it's gonna start coming together now. And then windows and house details, window frames. Yeah, and we're gonna have, the next up is like 3 shades of gray. And it's starting to look good. After that, we're gonna do brown, which means we're gonna start doing the really, really cute detail work. So we're getting there. Let me mark off the light taupe so I can keep track. And next is 15. So, and if you don't have Floriani thread, I happen to have a whole ton of it. If you don't have Floriani thread, you can convert the colors to the thread that you have. There's almost always a conversion thing for it, so it's not hard to do. I just happen to have them. Actually, 1 or 2 of them I don't have the exact numbers, they're just close, so which is fine. Now I wanted to sorry, pay attention. I was gonna do something else, but I'm gonna pay attention here. So next is, I said gray. So let's hop that in there and I'll check once that gets going if I need our taupe again or if I can put it away. We're doing the roof now, Don.
The roof is on fire.
Well, I could do that.
Sorry.
Sometimes I don't know what to say to Don when he says stuff like that live. Really? He thinks he's funny. You are funny, honey. You're the funniest. Alright, so now we're going to get some details going on. So let me check. Do I need that light taupe? 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, we are done with taupe. So I am going to put that aside. This is my favorite part, the detail. Oh yeah, look at that chimney. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I like it. All right, so roof details, chimney, and roof outline. That's 15. So 16 is next. 483. I did the wrong color. Four, 6, 1, 3. Sorry, pausing. 4, 6, 1, 3. I like it. Look at all that detail in the brickwork. And I gotta point out, I'm loving the connections too. I think that's really neat, the connections. Perfect connections. That gray looks a bit dark. Did I pick the wrong one? I did. I picked the wrong one. Oh well. It's still gray. It's supposed to be like a light gray. 4, 6, 1, 3. Let me check my number. Whoop. Ah, it still looks fantastic. Nice satin stitches too. It's coming along. So, chat's going on. Oh, look. I'm just looking at the replay. I can see it on my iPad. And look at how those bricks look. Isn't that good? I like that. What size needle do you use? I use 7511 for everything. I never change the size or anything. I use the same needles that I use on Ragnar, which is my 10 needle guy. I don't have any issues with, I know a lot of people change them, but the way I see it is that this is embroidery, not sewing. When you're sewing, you change your needles because it makes a difference. I don't think it makes much of a difference with embroidery. I could be wrong and people see it different ways and that's fine, but 7511 all the way. I don't change it. If I'm doing caps, if I'm doing sweatshirts, I don't change it at all. What are you laughing at, Doug?
Gallifrey was barking at me through the window. When I made a noise, he looked at it and scared him.
Scaring the wiener dog through the window. Wow. All right, so we're almost done. We're getting there. There's a lot of thread changes, but it's not gonna be too bad. 4, 6, 1, 3. Now I did make a mistake. 4, 3, 5, 2. Where does that go? Okay, hold on. 4, 3, 5, 2. I think I'm gonna do dark gray. That seems my darkest. All right, so I'm gonna keep this color, and this is gonna do some detail. And then I'm gonna switch to this one, 484. All right, then we'll be over our grays. I kind of like it. I made a mistake and I picked the wrong gray, but it's okay. There's not a huge difference to it, so we just roll on. I'm not starting again or anything like that. Settle your beagle boy down.
It's cold outside. You got excited.
Oh. We have a rescue beetle dog. His name's Beetlejuice, and he's a beagle. So we call him Beetle the Beagle. And he just came in. Are the weenies in?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Looking good. I think I like the background even more now with the snowflakes and the brownish matching color. I think I like that even more now. I'm looking forward to the reds and greens that are coming up soon. I'm excited about that. Yeah, maybe that is too dark. Oh well. Too late now.
A little too dark on the gray.
I actually picked the wrong one. Oh well. I don't think it'll take anything away from it. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, not the perfect solution. I'm certainly not going to start again. I will certainly like it just as much, really. It just looks, even on the camera there, it looks a bit dark. A little bit. So, any other questions while this is stitching out? This is a fantastic time to ask questions. Dawn can answer quite a few. I can answer quite a few. I can say hi and the whole bit. I'm having another drink, sorry. It's, what time is it? Ooh, it's lunchtime. We need lunch.
No, we're working.
No, we're working. Bummer. Well, okay, it's doing the top. Oh, it's doing kind of like the shading of the inside of the windows. And then we're gonna do a lighter color for the detail work. So that'll look fine. Just maybe a little bit dark for doing it so much. What do you think, Don?
A little dark, but it looks good.
Yeah, it's not quite. So the next one is a silver color, so that's gonna do some of the detail work. I just grabbed the wrong one. I didn't.
It looks a lot darker on the one screen I'm watching, so it's not as
Okay,
bad.
that's what I was thinking. That looks way darker.
Yeah.
That is really cool for the windows. They did like a different stitch. Oh, I have a problem. Yes, I know, McDreamy. I saw it. I was watching you, man. Just the thread came out a little bit, so minor detail. Thread you again. Oh, sorry. You have to take off the emoticon that's crying because the thread's out. And I am going to rewind this just a smidge so we get our tie-ins going on because we don't want anything to come up. All right, I'll fix. See how easy that is? That's super easy. Super easy. Woo!
The stitches look gorgeous.
Yeah, Anita Goodesign is really creative, like upper end with stitches, because this is what I'm looking at, and these are the things that my eye notices, is that these stitches are different, and it's going to give it a different effect when we put the detail on it. It even has a different effect before we put the detail work on it. So I like that. I like that. It's not just plain flat and boring. Now these are the big windows in the front, so cool. Very cool. And it's going to be nice underlay, by the way. Yeah, and the stitch length has changed on these ones, so that's what makes the difference. Yeah, stitching for Anita Goodesign is always gorgeous. That's why I'm really excited to do the patchwork ones, because they are stunning looking. Absolutely, and I love crazy quilting. I think it's so much fun, especially when you have stitches that are close to the old-fashioned kind, like the hand ones. I think it's awesome. So I'm going to be really excited to do that. Hopefully next week. I can imagine watching a stitch out or a stitch along on a huge TV. That must actually be cool. I know Suzanne does that. So her and her husband can watch together. And I think it's cool.
It's very cool.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Don's going. You're going to sit in front of the fireplace. You're gonna... Thanks, Miss Maureen. You just gave Dawn an idea. Make sure the volume's off. I don't want that feedback. I have a I have a TV down in my office. I can't actually see because the lights are in the way. And Dawn is just gonna tune it into YouTube because he thinks that's a cool idea. So that is what Dawn's doing. He wants to see. Actually, I want to see too how cool it's gonna look on YouTube. Big. How big is that TV? 55 or something? 50? I was just thinking that would be fun. So yeah, good idea, Dawn. Look at our little house. It's so cute. Yes, looking at the camera, I have it on my iPad, what you guys are seeing. That looks way, the dark gray there looks way darker than it does in the lights and in person. So it must be just how, you know, the camera's developing it, showing it. Because it looks almost black on the screen, so. And one more piece, it's gonna do the house detail, so it looks like the top of the door it's doing. Really? McDreamy, you're so disappointing. I have enough threads to change today, dude. It's like a thread changing party. Okay, smiley, sad face. Just thread it. Or not. Okay, sorry. Sorry, McDreamy. It didn't like what I said. Let's try it again. Alright. Now we're cooking with fire. Now we have thread. There's no YouTube app for our TV? It's an older TV. That's okay. You don't need to see it. Alright, problem solved. Now we're going to do some door detail. The door's going to be a dark red too, which is really nice looking. Bright red and dark red. So we're almost done with this detail. Ooh, I can't wait. The next one in line is kind of like a light gray. 4613. No? No, 483. Window frames. Just make sure I don't make a mistake again.
Yeah, it looks much better
in person.
Yeah.
Strange, isn't it? I was like, oh no. Alright, so I'm going to take that gray off and see if I need it again. And I'm going to super fast load up this lighter one. It's almost a silver. And this is going to do some window details, which is cool. And we'll see what that's going to do. It's probably going to make it look really neat. Ooh, I'm so excited. I love the detail work. That is my thing. So this dark gray, do I need it? 4613. I do not. Oh, I do. I do. So I'll leave that, and I'll leave the white here. I just put it aside so I know. Oh yeah, isn't that pretty? Oh, see, that's why it's nice having more than one shade in your stash, because the grays look really nice together. Okay, so after this, 4613, 4613, 4613. All right, after that, we're doing a different gray for, let's see, this is step 17. We're going on to step 18. And it's a darker gray, a different kind of color, and it's for the windowsills, house detail, and chimney. Cool. Cool. Oh, that looks cute. I like it. I like it. It's starting to look like a house. Just starting. What's nice, too, is the dark gray kind of background. They made it, like less dense. It did have an underlay on it, but it's not thick, and the stitches are longer, which makes this detail work over top. If you notice, my machine isn't making any banging or clicking noises or anything like that. It's because the density is correct on it. So it's not two full layers, it's a half layer and a half layer, if that makes any sense. And that is good embroidery right there. Good embroidery. Because sometimes when you're doing stuff like this, and it is okay to put a satin stitch over a tatami or a fill stitch, but it can get a little bit dense and a little bit noisy. And this one, not at all. And I like that. I like the grays. Hi from Alberta, Canada. Ooh, is it cold out in Alberta? Did you guys have snow yet?
They get it before we do, I think.
They usually do. My brother lives out in Alberta, and a couple of friends of mine live out there from high school. Alright, so these are window details. Thanks for joining us, though. It's okay to be late to the party. As long as you're here, that's the important part, right? Alright, detail. This is the fun. What a cute little house, too. That's getting a little bit thick, but it's still not too bad. Just because we're getting small, I think. How cute is that?
They have a light dusting of snow on
Light dusting. Oh, well, that's good. As long as it's not anymore. Alright, so we have one window left, and then we're going to do even more detail work. We're getting there. There's 26, and we are on 17, 18. So, and the rest of them are kind of short because it's not stitching a whole lot. So it's going to come together, hopefully before we run out of batteries. What do you think, Don? You can also see why I use cutaway. There's a lot of stitches going on. And so far, nothing is out of registration. I'm not having any issues. And I think it's going to look fantastic. Yeah, what a cute design. What a cute design. I hope you guys try these out. There's so many different ones in the pack, and I think it's really neat. Alright, so let's switch to another gray, and I'll check in a minute to see if I need it. So, yeah, it's going to go fast with the detail work from now because although there's color changes, there are not too many stitches for each color change. I almost forgot to pull the thread out there. Too busy going yakety yak. There we go. It's better than radio silence, though, I think. So this is kind of like a medium gray that we have going on. And it says more detail work. Dark gray, windowsills, house detail, and chimney again. Okay, so do I need 484, 484? No, I am done with that gray. 384? Probably that one. 384? No. Okay. Oh, so just a... Oh, for underneath. That's neat. It's gonna do the same on the bottom ones. Yeah, that's neat that it's in a different gray too. I kind of like that. So, not a whole lot of stitching left, and this is where all the magic happens. I could have cleaned off my trimmings a little bit better too. So, chimney detail, just like a line. That's neat. I like it. I like it. Coming along. Joan, this is amazing. I do a lot of applique, and watching you do this is amazing. Well, thank you. I'm having a blast. I'm having so much fun. I love watching the Anita Goodesign designs develop. Like I said, I keep saying it, my favorite work is the detail work that they do. And this is, to me, what sets it aside from a lot of other, you know, digitizers, is the detail work, the attention to detail. And I love it because you go, it has a wow factor, and that just simply makes me happy. Just happy. But wait till you guys see the door and the trees and the bows and the snowflakes. It's just so awesome. And it's fun. So, believe it or not, after this one, we're going to be on to brown. So, we've really whipped through it. It hasn't been too bad at all. Is that a plant holder? No, that's brickwork across. See, having the right thread colors makes all the difference too. And the right fabric. I maybe wish this one was gray. Remember I said I couldn't find gray on it? Maybe. Because it would probably look a little bit better with the house. Ooh. Awesome connection there. Did you guys see that? Awesome connection. Instead of trimming, it went up and around so it could be hidden in there. Love to see it. Love to see it. Connections make me happy. Ooh, I'm so excited. Now we're gonna do the trees. I'm such a nerd.
Yes, yes you are.
Hey, Peanut Gallery, you're a nerd too. You're doing it with me.
Hey, they don't know that.
Hey, they do, because you're talking. Don's a nerd too. If I'm a nerd, you're a nerd, man. Alright, so this is 4613. And we do need it. Blech.
We are about an hour 10 in.
Hour and 10 in, alright.
Just so you know.
We don't have to worry.
You know battery life better than I do.
I don't know, Don. These cameras.
We're gonna have to solve that.
As expensive as these cameras are, we're gonna hope that they don't. We need something we can plug in, Don. We just bought one and they cost like $700 because I wanted the second camera for the the top view, and just nothing but problems. And batteries run out. I'm like, really? You can't plug them in. They are plugged in, but it doesn't matter. So that was 19.
Just buy more batteries.
Yeah, but you have to stop and change them. We have extra batteries.
Oh, yeah, that's your camera. Switch cameras, but you're changing the one.
I guess so. Might have a little bit of dead air. See? Not too much in the way of stitching for the brown. We're almost done, so hopefully our cameras will make it, and we don't need to worry about anything, Don.
Good.
What do you think? Look over my shoulder.
It looks good. With the gray on it and everything, it kind of brings it, lightens up the dark. So
it doesn't look nearly as bad. Okay, so that was brown. Now we're going to do green, and you can see on McDreamy the parts that it's going to do. A little bit of detail work. I want to see how the trees stitch out because they look really good on McDreamy. And I want to see the stitches because it looks to me like they're long stitches. And I think, if I'm right, it's going to be a really good effect. Awesome. Okay, loaded up our green. Mark it off. Don't forget to mark it off. Flower stems, pine trees, and bell ribbons. Okay. Let's see. So that's the underlay. Lovely underlay. These are kind of Christmas trees, I guess. So, good underlay. Cute trees, too. They're in pots, which is really cool. Oh, no, it's just filled stitches. Oh, I thought it was... I'm not disappointed, but... It looked to me like they were longer stitches. Well, it still looks fantastic. I think what they did is, yep, they made the stitch length longer. Yep. Now that we're in towards the middle, that's what gives it the effect. It just didn't do it on the sides when I started talking. Okay, that gives it the effect. Neat! I love it! So, this is a great example of just simply changing. Look how long those stitch lengths are. You can see the machine slows down. That's your cue that it's longer. But changing the stitch length will give you a different stitch effect. And I picked it out from the pictures.
Good.
Yeah, isn't that neat? So the tree is stitching long stitches. You can hear McDreamy. And it gives it like the leaf kind of, well, it's not a leaf. It gives it a really good look. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're almost done. I'm so excited. Look at, there's so many more. One has a wreath on its door. There's one with a red car. Just in the other ones, they're really cute. Yep, I think this is awesome. Oh yeah, random longer stitches. So there you go. That's, you can always, anytime you're stitching something out, you can always learn from it. And this is one of the major things. The running stitches, like the connections, one thing. The density, how they changed the density, and how they did the trees. Fantastic. Something to learn. Something to learn. Every time I stitch, I can learn something, or, you know, get inspired and have a new idea. What else could you change the stitch length on and come up with a prettier design? Rather than just doing it plain and boring, you can come up and you can add texture to it. And that gives it the wow factor. It's enough of a wow factor that it's awesome when I'm stitching it out. Pausing for a drink. How you doing over there, Don?
Good.
Think we can do it before the battery dies?
Should have about a half hour.
How many people do we have watching?
30.
30. Wow, that's impressive. Thanks.
33.
Thanks everyone. 33. Thanks everyone for watching. That's cool. Well, this is the best part. This is the detail. I am gonna do one of these. I think I'm gonna frame this one because I really like the background. But I think I'm gonna do one of these on a sweatshirt. Applique on a sweatshirt to me just looks awesome. So we have dark red, we have red, and we have gray, dark gray, and white left over. And most of them are pretty small stitches, so we should be almost done. Yes, Don?
Suzanne's back. Apparently she left.
Oh, hi Suzanne. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Look at that. So, if you're looking at the camera, you can see the texture of the first tree now that it's done. You see all those little bumps and grooves? That's from the stitch length. That's also really cool. Do you see it in, not on the camera, Don? Look at it on the machine, on McDreamy? Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I like the way they laid out the trees.
Isn't that neat? So that's a longer stitch length.
And stitch direction makes a difference.
Yeah, the stitch direction is up and down, which, yeah, absolutely makes the difference.
We
Nice texture,
we
though.
see too often that there's a lot of tatami and they don't change stitch direction on them.
Yes.
There's a lot more you can do to dress it up and make it a better design.
Well, this is the difference between a beginner designer, and there's nothing wrong with being a
No.
beginner designer, but that's the difference between, you know, professionals and beginners. If this tree was just tatami, it would still be a cute design. Don't get me wrong. It would still be really cute. This is way better. This is a different level. And I like it. I like it. This is why I'm always trying to do videos and classes to inspire people to try stuff like this.
I like the cedar rope. It's nice.
That's kind of cute, isn't it? What is it doing now? Oh, the stems for the flowers. And bell ribbons. Oh yeah, cute. That's why I said it's not going to be too much. There's a few color changes left, but there's not too many stitches left. What does it say on McDreamy? It was an hour-long stitch. So with thread changes and everything. Yeah? Good thing I didn't pick the bigger one. We'd be here all day. Which is fine. Except for that, I think maybe the cameras would wear out. But that's okay. I picked the medium one because I wanted all the detail. The smaller you go, generally in designs, the less detail you can have. So I didn't want to do the huge one because it might take 2 hours to stitch. So I picked the medium one so I can still have my detail work and fancy stitches, but not be too long to stitch out. This is almost done. All right.
We just died.
Where? The camera didn't say anything.
No, hold on a sec. Don't go any further yet. We're off. I don't know why, but we're offline. Stream resumed. This is continuing. Okay, we're up again.
We're up again?
Yeah, I don't know why we went offline, but we did.
Well, probably the internet. That's usually the case. So, hopefully we didn't lose everyone. You're still here? Please be here. It sometimes happens with YouTube, and it's the internet. Just threw us offline for no reason, and then put us right back on. So, there it is. I don't know. Do we still have people?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully the pause wasn't too much. So sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
And we'd like to know if you could skip the dark stitching for the windows and do an applique instead. You can use like a shiny fabric to kind of make it look even slightly.
Yeah, you sure could. It's pretty small applique though. So you'd skip the dark stitching and just do the outlines. Yeah, I think that would actually be pretty cool. Hard to...
So we never went offline.
Oh!
Well, maybe it was us? I don't know.
It was still recording while we were talking?
Maybe it was. We just couldn't see our playback.
It said offline.
I know.
Miss Maureen says, I am loving the red. Yeah, this is a darker red, and it's like, wow. Can you guys see that yet? Oh, the top of the door is the same color, but two different stitch directions. And from where I'm sitting, yet you can see it kind of behind the needle, it looks like two different colors. How cool is that? Again, you learn something. You learn something. I think regarding the applique behind the windows, I think the bigger size up, you'd be a little more successful because you'd have a little more room to cut it. And remember, this is a stitch file too, so you're limited as to what you can do. But you can just delete those stitches and then create your, you have to have digitizing software obviously, create your outline and all your applique pieces and then use the light color to set it all down. It would be a little bit of work, but I would think because it's so small, maybe it's hard to judge the size of it on the camera, but it's small. I would think it would be almost too hard to cut it out. But I'm only doing the minimum size one, so if you picked something bigger, I bet you it would work even better. Does that make sense, Don?
Yeah.
So we're getting there. Now we're gonna do, are we doing this? Dark red, so 21. Yes, after this, we are doing the bright red, which I think is gonna look really cool with the dark red. And like I said, look at how much the red and the green pops. I think that's really neat. And red door, awesome. So dark red, door, tree, pots, and house ornaments. I didn't even realize there was house ornaments. Oh, not many. Not many. I was just kind of wondering. Yeah, so this won't be too long. We're almost done. I'm so excited. I'm sorry?
Is that a jump stitch?
It is. Wow. Yeah, there's a big one too.
That's like the first one, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, jump stitches happen.
Yeah. One out of the whole design, not bad.
No. I didn't even hear it. Usually I hear McDreamy when he makes a long move like that because it sounds different, and I'm always, even if I'm not sitting right at McDreamy, I'm always kind of listening to him. Still not 100% used to him maybe, but see that one trimmed. Did it just forget to trim, or was it a jump stitch? Or
I didn't hear it trim, that's why I watched
like maybe it tried to trim and didn't?
it. I watched it.
Huh. Well, we'll have to go through the rewind there. I'm like, really?
Suzanne said this was a super nice surprise this morning.
Yeah, we just decided, we're gonna work late on other stuff tonight, and we decided, let's do a live. Let's do it in the morning, because we have energy, and it's a completely different time, so hopefully people in other parts of the world can join in. So we're just like, yep, let's do it. And that's what we did. So yeah, surprise! We have lots of surprises this week for everyone. 352. Just getting my thread ready. Okay, couple more. What's it doing now? Tree pot, ribbons, and then up top of the house. And then we're gonna go to red, and then more detail work. So gray and dark gray. So gray is 384. 484 I've got, which is fine. And dark gray 4613 is the detail work, and then white. All right, I got all my ducks in a row here, just so I don't get mixed up. Oh, look at the red on the decorations. Ah, wow, isn't that cute? Burgundy. I guess it's not actually red, it's burgundy. Do we decorate the trees? I am going to look at the bigger picture and see. Everyone still with us? Having fun? Oh, there's another one with the trees decorated. How cute. No, these ones just have bows on them. Oh, wait till you guys see the red door decoration. I can see it bigger now. I'm looking at the bigger pictures. You know, the bigger picture, Don.
Always about the bigger picture.
Always about the bigger picture. And now we are moving to Christmas red with my Floriani thread. There we go. Bloop. This'll be cool. I can't wait to see what the red over top of the burgundy is gonna look like, because I think that's a cool idea. More of the wow factor. What a nice set, though. It's so much fun. I'm not really ready to give up Halloween decorations, but I'm trying. I could stitch Halloween all year round, and I usually do, so I'm trying to be good. Do you think we need more Christmas decorations, Dawn, or Halloween?
Time for Christmas. Both.
Both.
Both. You should show off the surprise again.
Ow. Well, I'm going to interrupt stitching then for a second. If you missed it, this is the surprise. Hopefully I'm on. For the group. So Dawn has created this gorgeous font that we are going to give away for free in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. And this is what it is, each letter, of course, and it's stitched out beautifully. And if you notice, this material that I used is a green version of the background of the house. So that's why I love layer cakes. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Beautiful stitch out too. Was that showing it okay? Yeah, it was. A little close to the camera, but yeah, so we'll be giving away that alphabet for free in the group. And I think we're still kind of deciding on it. I think Dawn has it already, but we'll be throwing it in the group every couple of days, twice a week sort of thing. The idea is we're building up to 10,000 subscribers. So to say thank you to everyone for participating and subscribing to the channel. Once we do hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to have another big giveaway, and I have craftsy fabric to give away. I have Halloween stuff. I purchased a whole bunch of the Halloween stuff before they took it away. So we have charm squares, and we have layer cakes of Halloween plus other fabric. I actually got some new fabric that I'm going to be incorporating into designs too. And so we have 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 things of that to give away. So as soon as we hit 10,000, I will be making a video for that. So the alphabet, the autumn alphabet, is that what you called it, Don?
Yeah.
That's an early thank you to everyone. Ooh, tulips. So that'll be fun in the group. Dawn did a good job. I think it's so pretty. So pretty. So detail work, this rocks. Hopefully it does the door next. Can you do the door next? No, do the door. I want to see the door.
You will wait.
Look how pretty the top of it with the brickwork looks. It's awesome.
I love all the details.
That's neat. I have a few random threads to trim, but that's completely normal. Just McDreamy just left a little tail. Tulips and snow. I don't know. The bows on the trees are awesome, and I really like the combination of the dark red and the light red. That is something I may not have thought to put together. Because it kind of, when you hold the two threads together, it's kind of like, whoa, weird. But I really like it. It makes the red pop even more and stand out. So when you look at it from a distance, you know, you see the lovely taupes and the white and the sparkles, and then you notice, the first thing you notice is the reds and the greens. And I like that. I think that's cool. I think I picked a good one to start with. I see about 4 other ones that I want to do. There's a couple that have more decorations on the trees. Oh, look at this. This is the part I wanted. This is really neat. I saw it on the big picture. I'm like, wow. And this is where color is important, because this is really cool with the red and the burgundy. That's what I was yakking on about. I don't know if I would have thought to do that. It's shadowy sort of thing. And changing the stitch direction on the burgundy underneath gives it even more of an effect. It looks quite a bit darker on the screen, mind you. It blends a little bit better on, like, for real life. I will take some really cool finishing shots when this is done with better light, and I'll post them in the group so everyone can see it a little bit better. Because
Pull it off the machine and show it on the other camera.
yeah, is the other camera still going on?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Well, I don't know, Dawn says. We will try that at the end, but I'll still take awesome pictures. So, red and door frame. So we're on number 24. After this, we have some bells to do. I don't even know where there's bells. But I love the door. We'll do it. We should be able to hold on battery-wise. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. But we can always switch to the other camera and figure that out. Little thick there, but it's going through, like, overlapping a little bit on the white satin stitch. But still not bad. I have heard my machine do worse than that. Much worse than that. Alright, so we are done with the red. And we are going to switch to gray to do bells. So move red into the I'm done with you pile. And, ooh, thread all over me. Ooh, switch to the lighter gray for bells. Apparently, where are the bells going to go? All about the detail again, right? I hope you guys are loving how this came together. I'm thinking it's really pretty. Oh, bells hanging from the designs. Oh, I see. And then we have bell details, and then we have snowflakes, and then we are done. Oh yeah! Oh, I like the bells. Well, that fills in the space lovely too. It's going to do another one, and then of course the detail work is going to be in a little bit of a darker gray, so that's going to look good. Isn't that cute? Well, I like it. I like it. Sometimes we randomly go live. Yeah.
Somebody, they asked if we posted prior to going live. I said sometimes it's a premiere, sometimes we just randomly go.
The premiere yesterday, which is a fantastic class. If you guys haven't watched it, then you should go ahead and watch it. I had that up for 2 weeks. So that was good notice for it. Sometimes we put up a teaser and say, you know, this is what we're doing going live. And other times we wake up and Dawn said, why don't we do a live today? And I said, what are we going to do? And we figured it out and here we are. So yeah, I would suggest to everyone to subscribe to the channel and also click the bell, seeing how we're stitching out bells. Click the bell so you get notified and you'll just get a notification. If you can attend, you can attend. I think it's cool. So it's just kind of, yeah, you got to keep up with us.
And the Facebook group is where we post that we're going live on a certain date or whatever, if it's just like that, not a premiere.
Yeah, if it's just a planned live. The Facebook group, it's OML Embroidery University. That's where it all happens, other than the videos. But you get advance notice. It's all about the videos, but you'll get advance notice of the videos and, you know, insider information. So everyone in the group pretty much knows what we're doing. Other than, you know, this. We didn't tell anybody. We just said, here we are, we're doing it. Yeah, it's a surprise. A Saturday, better than Saturday morning cartoons, right?
Yes.
Saturday morning stitching a gorgeous design. I am.
Love the bells.
Yes.
I like that.
The detail work. So you can learn so much. All right, people, we are on our last color. We are on our last color, and we'll switch to the other camera after this, and we can talk about cool stuff on it, the detail work, and what you guys can pick out watching something stitch out. I tried to call out as much as I could, but do watch things stitch out. You will learn so much from great digitizers like at Anita Goodesign. So much detail. So much. Okay, so we're going to do snowflakes, and then that's it. And then we'll switch over. I got a big pile of thread. Ooh, and duct tape, too. Must be a Canadian house. Duct tape everywhere. Let's see. I wanted to see... Oh, yeah. Nice. A lot of times when people do snowflakes, they do them way too thick, and it looks weird. And these ones are perfect, and I was also a little bit concerned about how it would look on the background fabric that I chose. And it looks fantastic. There are a few of them to do. This will take a minute. Lots of trims in here, but nothing you can do about it. So yeah, you like the bells, Dawn? So simple. So simple. I think I like the door and the roof. Ah, there's so many things. I just like it. So pretty. Yes. Click the bell. Thank you, Maggie. That's awesome. Click the bell when you subscribe. If you don't know how to set up your account on YouTube, we have a video on that that'll take you step by step on how to do it, because you have to set up an account to subscribe. It's really easy to do, but it's also really convenient because, yeah, the bell, click on the bell, you get notifications. It'll say OML just uploaded a video. You get an email of it, and it's a lot easier to keep up. You don't have to look for links. It's all right there.
Or you'll just randomly get a notification saying OML is live.
Yes. Yes, and then you won't miss that either. Because it could happen. It could happen anytime. Sometimes you know what we're doing, sometimes you don't. I just thought that added a little... Ah! That means the other one's gonna die. Yeah, you guys can still hear me? Hold on, let me switch. No, don't pause anything.
You're on this camera here. Right now is up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's switched automatically.
Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't
Oh, where's the battery? And I will get it for you.
It's right. Ah, it's a hot camera. See what I'm doing? Hot camera. Ooh, it's a hot camera. Oh, it's still stitching.
Oh, you can pause it.
No, I want it to keep going because I think the other one's gonna.
Where's the other battery?
Should be right there. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, almost have our problem solved. Sorry about this, guys. We weren't sure if it was gonna make it, so I think it's time to get...
They last an hour and 40 minutes.
That's it, huh? I think it's time to get a camera that plugs in. Can you switch back?
It switched automatically.
Oh, okay, I love it.
Because that's what you had to do.
Okay. And we have a good view?
Yep.
Because sometimes I bang it. Okay. Hey, well, there we go. Yeah, you have a good view, you can see. Sorry, apologies. Do they make bigger batteries for this?
No. No, all we could do is buy a couple more and then we just have to do this. They last an hour 40, that's pretty good.
I probably won't go over that. We'll just have to make sure we keep a stitch out to that. Now we're almost done. We're almost done. McDreamy's been working hard. I love how this has come together. I am so happy. So yeah, a long video, but this is how long it takes to do this. So if it's an hour stitching time, it's about an hour and a half video time. The applique takes a few minutes to do. Ooh, it's hot under all these lights too. Ooh. I think two more. Two more. And then we're done. So thanks for everyone for staying to the end with us. It's been awesome. So nice to do a project. Now the nicest part is I've done a video and a project. I'm so excited. It's perfect. So pretty, the final touches. Yeah, I'm really glad I picked snowflake material. Alright, this is the last one now. I'm so glad I picked snowflake material. So, detail work. What a cute design. I'm going to show you guys the rest of them too. Happy song. No? You're going to go up there and do one more? That's strange. Alright, I thought it was done. I was all excited and it just isn't yet. It will be. Now it is. Woohoo! Do-do-do-do. That's what I was talking about, the happy song. Alright, done switching cameras.
Oh, hold on, I'm not ready for that.
Switching cameras.
Okay.
Oh, alright, so I wanted to show you guys two things. Thanks. Oh, probably need to zoom out a little bit.
No, you're good.
Alright, so this is what I did here. So I circled the ones that were a repeat. It just makes it a little bit easier. And as I went along, because there's so many steps, I just marked them off. Now, because I used an erasable pen, I can just erase it. And then next time I do it, I'll have everything right there. You have to be a little careful or leave it or whatever. But let's take a good look at this. Now, I really like it. Okay, the red and the burgundy, hopefully you guys can see that really well, is awesome. Now we have a few little tails to clip. Not many, that was McDreamy. I like the colors. I like the detail work. I like everything. So let me flip back here into the book. So there is a link to get these. Okay, so I turned to this page by total accident. This is what I want to do next time. But it was just an accident. That's what we're talking about. So this one's cute. I like this one with, look at the stitching on the trees and the designs. They all go so well together. See, I like this one too. And the doors. So the doors are mostly red and green. Okay, candy canes. I probably would have done that had I noticed. So that's the whole set. this is what you get. I love it. I think that would be really cute on a sweatshirt. So much detail. And we talked about the stitching and different things. Does anybody have any questions about this before we go? Any questions, Dawn?
We're a little bit delayed, but I'm seeing you. Just a minute.
Is our internet slow? Look at how cute that looks. Sorry, we're pausing because the internet's slow and it's behind a little bit. I love it. I love it. I am so happy. I am so happy for this stitch along. I think this is great.
Gail loves the details in it and the snowflake material that he picked.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do on the back, but that kind of adds to it. And what I was thinking is this color goes with that color and snowflakes are in it. So it's kind of neat. It's fabric and colors make the design, although this is fantastic digitizing, so we'll include that in there. I wish the snow was a little more sparkly because I thought that would be cute. And I do think gray here would look a little bit better, but that's okay. Yeah, the fabric is perfect. The house matches the background. This all matches. I am super happy with it. So
Mary says you can get all the designs for $10.
yeah, isn't that cool? I thought that was a fantastic price for, now that you guys can see the detail work and the time and effort. I don't think these are just average designs. I like, look at this detail work. It's amazing. And that is a really spectacular design. I actually really like it. These are frameable things, I think. I'm really happy with it. I really like it. But yeah, there's 10 designs, so they're $1 each. You can buy Anita Goodesign designs for $1 each. Y'all can't beat that. Y'all can't beat that. And now that we've worked on one, we'll do some more. So in the comments, I would like you guys to put the next Anita Goodesign design that you guys want me to work on. I'm hoping I will be doing a crazy patch one, the ones that I accidentally showed you already. I will be doing that, and I'll speed up the video a little bit because they take so long to do. Don't forget to head over to OML Embroidery University YouTube channel, and very soon you'll be able to pick up your designs, your alphabet designs for free. Don, this is Don's work, and he will be putting it up in the group. So you have to be in the group. Please, no sharing and all that good stuff. We'll put rules on it, but what a pretty alphabet. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed stitching this beautiful Anita Goodesign with me. And we will do it again. So let me know in the comments what other Anita Goodesign projects you want to do. There's so many. We can do parts of it. And let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Say bye, Dawn. Bye.
Bye.